Oh, Maker, you were him. You were the herald of Andraste. And you were sent to shame us for mistreating the elves.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're him.
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more?
It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise.
I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. It's high time someone did. Never thought it'd be a Hallow-Rider from the Wildlands, though.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
We can always ask our hosts.
That's not such a terrible thing, is it?
No, I just don't know why your people want to look like that.
Stealing children, selling peasants to slavers, burning down villages, using infants for blood magic. Those are the stories about your fellow Dalish.
What's your problem with Dalish? Allergic to Hulla?
They are children acting out stories misheard and repeated wrongly 1,000 times.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
I pay my elves good and proper, you should know. Friend of the alienage and all, and...
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles.
The humans telling those tales are the first to take a knife to someone with pointed ears. My clans defended ourselves against them more times than I can count.
Really? I had no idea.
So I take it you're... Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
What would you know of my ends, elf?
Tell me, what becomes of the Dalish youngster who is not appointed first or second?
So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy.
Mother never told me the Inquisitor was an elf.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too.
Back home, a poor man can sell himself. As a slave, he could have a position of respect, comfort, and could even support a family.
You there! Rabbit!
You're more accustomed to slave, I take it.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream.
This is my heritage. What about the alienages full of elves who aren't Dalish?
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A Dalish? No, that cannot be.
Slaves are everywhere. You don't question it. I'm not even certain many slaves do.
Elven forces.
Which would those be? The mighty standing army of that land they don't have?
You can't trust them.
Is that the Inquisitor?
An elf savage! Oh, Maker forbid!
This is Gaspard's idea of a joke.
So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them.
I'm Dalish.
Oh, right. Of course. Because of the things on your face. Yes.
I don't know what it's like to be a slave, true. I never thought about it.
How free did you feel living on the run, never straying too close to villages or staying in one place too long?
Have the Dalish gained a sudden passion for politics? What do you know about our civil war?
Did you see that knife-eared servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
Did you have slaves?
Not personally, but my family does and treats them well.
I have the best chance of making use of the well. For everyone.
You almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves.
Our people? The ones we see in the forest, shadows wearing Valasleen. You are not my people.
Oh, I'm Sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
Can I get you a drink?